Coming to an easy cross-legged seated pose at the front of the mat, draw the hands together in front of the heart. Bow the eyes down. Take a deep inhale, sweep the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, drop the hands down onto the mat, roll over onto all fours. Tops of the feet flat to the mat. On the inhale, drop the belly, melt the shoulder blades behind the heart. Exhale as you round, pushing the floor away. Inhale, melt the shoulder blades behind the heart. Take the gaze through to the front of the room. Exhale as you round, sending the spine up toward the ceiling, drop the head. Inhale, dropping the belly down toward the floor. Exhale as you round, sending the spine up toward the ceiling, belly draws in. On the inhale, coming back to a flat tabletop pose, extend the left leg behind you. Toes pointing toward the floor, heel pushing the back wall away. Sweep the right arm forward toward the front of the room, growing long from the right fingertips to the left heel. Draw the belly in toward the spine, gaze down on the floor. Take one more inhale, grow long. Exhale, hand and knee back to the mat. On the inhale, extend the right leg behind you, point those toes down toward the floor as you sweep the left arm forward toward the front of the room. Bicep by the ear, fingers spread wide, gaze down on the floor. Take an inhale, extend everything out. Exhale, set it all back down on the mat. On the inhale, step the feet to the back of the mat, upper push-up plank position. Draw the shoulders over the wrists. Take the gaze ahead of the fingertips. On the exhale, bend the elbows, lower down with control. The whole body reaches the mat at once. Inhale takes you to your first baby cobra, elbows into the side body. Exhale, the chin touches down. Inhale to cobra, drawing the shoulders down the back. Exhale as you lower the chin back down. Inhale takes you to cobra, tops of the feet flat to the floor, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, lower back down, tuck the toes, pushing back through upper push-up, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Notice that the feet are hip distance apart, heels working down toward the floor as the tailbone reaches up toward the sky. All four corners of the hands pressing down into the mat. Close the eyes and take the gaze up toward the belly button. Shoulder blades melting behind the heart. On the inhale, press into the hands. Exhale, gazing forward, lightly step the feet up to the front of the mat. On the inhale, gazing out halfway to a flat spine, pulling length through the side body, shoulders move down the back. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, gazing out halfway to a flat spine, gaze remains down on the floor. Exhale, forward fold, belly drops in. On the inhale, circle and sweep the arms up toward the sky. Deep breath in as you grow tall. Exhale, the hands come together at the center of the heart. Take the gaze inside. Deep inhale, circle the arms up toward the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, dive forward, legs stay strong as you round down at the last moment. Inhale, glancing out halfway for length. Exhale, both hands to the mat as you step back to upper push-up and lower down with control, elbows in. Inhale takes you forward, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Press into those hands, melt the heart down. Exhale, gazing forward, lightly step or float the feet to the front. On the inhale, glance out halfway, pulling length out of the spine. Exhale as you forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, sweep the arms out, carrying you up to standing with a flat back. Exhale, hands to the heart, draw the intention in the breath inside. Inhale, circle the arms back up toward the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, dive forward, melting down at the last moment. Inhale, glancing out halfway for length. Exhale, both hands to the mat as you step back to upper push-up or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Reset the feet, take a few breaths. On the exhale, bend the right knee, send the left heel down toward the floor, bicycling the feet, opening up the backs of the legs and switching sides, moving back and forth. Just opening up the backs of the knees and the backs of the calves as you reach those heels down toward the floor. come back to a still down dog. Take an inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step or float the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, glancing out halfway for length. Exhale as you forward fold, dropping the head. On the inhale, bend the knees deeply, sweep the arms up toward the sky, biceps by the ears. Settle those hips back as you take the gaze ahead. Spin the pinkies toward each other as you widen through the upper back. Take an inhale, grow tall. Exhale, dive forward, straighten those legs, folding in. Inhale, glancing out halfway. Exhale, both hands to the mat as you step or float back. Inhale as you draw the heart through, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. On the inhale, sweep the right leg toward the back of the room. Exhale, knee to forehead, round the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale the leg back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, getting it as high up that arm as you can. Inhale the leg back. Exhale, cross it over to the left elbow. Inhale, sweep the right leg back. Exhale, step the right foot through to the front of the mat. Staying on the back left toes, sweep the arms down the ribs. Inhale carries you up, crescent pose. Biceps by the ears as that right knee keeps moving forward over that right heel. Hands to the heart on the exhale, take the gaze inside. Inhale, circle and sweep the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, both hands to the mat, step the right foot back and lower down, elbows in. Inhale as the chest pulls through. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, the left leg extends behind you. Exhale, knee to forehead, round the shoulders. Inhale, the leg extends back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, high up that arm. Inhale, extend it behind you. Exhale, cross it over, keep the hips lifted. Inhale, sweep the left leg back. Exhale, step it through to the front of the mat. Staying on the back right toe, sweep the arms down the ribs, palms face the ceiling. Inhale carries you up, crescent pose. Root the tailbone down for length in the low back, biceps by the ears, take an inhale. Hands to the heart on the exhale, draw the intention inside. Inhale, circle and sweep those arms back up toward the sky. Exhale, both hands to the mat, step the left foot back, and lower down, elbows squeeze in. Inhale as you draw the heart through. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Pressing into those hands, melt the heart down toward the thighs. On the exhale, gazing forward, bend the knees, gently step or float the feet to the front of the mat. On the inhale, glancing out halfway. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Inhaling, bending the knees, circle and sweep the arms up toward the sky, chair pose. On the exhale, hands come together at the center of the heart. Right elbow to the outside edge of the left knee. Press the hands together toward the center of the heart as you take the gaze up toward the sky. Draw the right knee back in line with the left. And extend the arms open. You'd like to take it a little bit deeper, drawing the shoulder blades together behind the heart. On the inhale, sweep the arms back up, chair pose. Exhale, hands come together at the center of the heart. Left elbow to the outside edge of the right knee as you press the hands together, twisting in the top of the belly button. Draw that left knee back in line with the right. Maybe open the arms out to take it a little bit deeper as you continue to twist. On the inhale, sweep the arms back up toward the sky, deep breath in, chair pose. On the exhale, dive forward, straighten the legs, drop the head. Inhale, glancing out halfway. Exhale, both hands to the mat, step or float back, lower down with control. Inhale, draw the heart through to the front of the room. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg toward the back of the room, knee to the forehead on the exhale. Inhale the leg back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, sweep it to the back of the room. Exhale, lightly step the foot through to the front of the mat. Sweep the arms down the ribs. Inhale carries you all the way up. Exhale, chest on the thigh, arms down the rib. Inhale, back up to crescent. Exhale, chest on the thigh, arms down the ribs. Inhale carries you back up. On the exhale, chest on the thigh, arms down the ribs. Inhale, back up to crescent. On the exhale, drop the right hand to the left hamstring. Reach that left arm up, draw the shoulders down the back, open the heart up toward the sky as the right knee keeps moving forward. Slight back bend here. On the inhale, sweep the right arm up to meet the left. Exhale, both hands come down to the center of the heart. Inhale, circle and sweep the arms up toward the sky. On the exhale, left hand comes down on the floor underneath the left shoulder as the right arm sweeps up toward the ceiling. Take an inhale, open that right arm back. Exhale the right hand up and over the head toward the front of the room. Spiral the heart open toward the ceiling. Inhale, the right arm extends back up. Spin onto the outside edge of the left foot. Step the right foot back, side plank pose. The right shoulder stacking on top of the left. Send the right arm up and over the head toward the front of the room. Keep those feet flexing and the hips lifted. Inhale the right arm back up toward the sky. Step the right foot behind you onto the toes. Slight back bend here, right hand up and over the head. Inhale the right arm back up toward the sky. Flip yourself back over, upper push-up. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg extends behind you. Exhale, knee to forehead as you round. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Extend the leg back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, lightly step the left foot through to the front of the mat. On the inhale, sweep the arms down the ribs as you circle the arms up toward the sky, crescent pose. Take an inhale there. Exhale, arms down the ribs, chest on the thigh. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, crown of the head forward toward the front of the room. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, the chest extends forward. Inhale as you sweep the arms up toward the sky. Drop the left hand to the right hamstring. Reach tall through that right arm. Take an inhale, open the heart up toward the sky. A few breaths there as you back bend. Keep the left knee moving forward toward the front of the room. On the inhale, sweep the left arm up to meet the right. Exhale, the hands come together in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up toward the sky. On the exhale, right hand on the mat underneath the right shoulder as you sweep the left arm up toward the ceiling. Scissor the hips, keep that right heel driving back. Send the left arm up and over the head toward the front of the room. Spiral the chest open toward the ceiling. Keep that breath drawing in and out through the nose. Inhale the left arm back up toward the sky, side plank pose. Sending that left arm up toward the sky, keep the hips lifted. Take an inhale there. On the exhale, send the left hand up and over the head toward the front of the room. Keep the hips squaring on top of each other. Step the left foot back. Arch the left hand up and over the head, taking a slight back bend there. As you're ready, set the left hand down, flip yourself back, upper push-up. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, draw the chest through the front of the room. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. On the exhale, walk the hands all the way to the back of the mat. Hook the big toes with the first two fingers, take an inhale for length. Exhale, flare the elbows, drop the head, and draw yourself in. As those elbows flare out, close the eyes, take the gaze inside, and come back to your breath. Belly draws in toward the spine as those legs work towards straight. Tailbone keeps reaching up toward the sky. On the exhale, release the toes, walk yourself back out, downward facing dog. Set the hands. On the inhale, sweep the right leg back. Step the right foot through to the front of the mat. Spin the left foot flat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior one. Right knee drives forward toward the front of the room, biceps by the ears as you use that back left foot to square the hips forward toward the front of the room. On the exhale, draw the hands together at the center of the heart. Open out, warrior two. Front heel lining up with that back arch, back foot parallel to the mat. Take the gaze out over the front right middle finger. On the inhale, circle that right arm up toward the sky. Left hand drops behind you, reverse warrior. That left hand lightly on the back left leg. Inhale takes you back through warrior two. Release the shoulders down the back. On the exhale, right hand to the inside edge of the right foot. Left arm sweeps up toward the sky. Keep the right hip drawing underneath you. On the exhale, send the left hand up and over the head toward the front of the room. Spiral the chest open toward the ceiling. Inhale the left arm back up toward the sky, pulling you back through warrior two. Straighten the front right leg. Keep the arms extending out. Reach the right arm forward. Right hand rests down, triangle pose. Tuck the right hip underneath you with the left arm extending up toward the sky. Shoulder blades draw together behind the heart. Drop the left hand behind the back. Reach for the top of the right thigh. As you're ready, extend the right arm forward toward the front of the room. Keep the chest opening up toward the sky as the legs stay nice and strong. Drawing those kneecaps up toward the hips. On the exhale, drop the right hand down toward the shin. Inhale the left arm back up toward the sky. Exhale, left hand to the hip, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Step up, half moon pose. Tuck the right hip underneath you, flex the back left foot, toes flexing toward the face as that left arm extends up toward the sky. If you'd like to take it deeper, draw the right hand to the heart, playing with the balance. Place the right fingertips back down on the floor, take an inhale. Drop the left hand down, close the left hip toward the floor. Standing splits as you walk the hands in toward either side of that right leg. Maybe wrap the right forearm behind the right calf and draw yourself in. On the exhale, release the right fingertips, left toes next to right at the front of the mat. Inhale, gazing out halfway for length. Exhale, fold forward. On the inhale, spin those toes out toward either side of the room. Spin the heels in toward each other. Yogic style squat. Elbows come into the inside edges of the knees. Hands come together at the center of the heart. On the exhale, drop the right hand down. Sweep the left arm up toward the sky. If you'd like to take it deeper, wrap the right arm in front of the right shin. Drop the left hand behind you for the bind. As you're ready, the hands come back together at the center of the heart. Left fingertips to the inside edge of the left foot. Right arm extends up toward the ceiling, hooking the hands behind you if you'd like to take the bind. As you continue rooting down through the feet, draw the hands back together at the center of the heart. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Heel toe the feet back together. Bend the elbows, draw the knees up the arms, setting up for Bakasana. Lifting the toes up off the mat. On the exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, draw the heart through to the front of the room. Lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale as you reset. Sweep the left leg to the back of the room. Exhale, left foot steps forward to the front of the mat. Spin the right foot flat. On the inhale, sweep the arms up toward the sky, warrior one. Left knee moving forward toward the front of the room as you square the right hip forward. Draw the hands together at the center of the heart. Open it out, warrior two. Take the gaze out over that left middle finger. Keep that left knee opening up to the outside edge of the foot. Sweep the left arm up and over the head. Reverse warrior as you slide that right hand down the back leg. On the inhale, pulling you back through warrior two. Rest the left fingertips to the inside edge of the left foot. Right arm sweeps up and over the head toward the front of the room. Spiral the chest open toward the ceiling. Inhale, pulls you back through warrior two. Keep the legs steady. Straighten that front left leg. Reach the left fingertips out. Draw the right hip back. Right arm extends up toward the sky as the left hand reaches down, triangle pose. Take the gaze up toward the ceiling. Flip the right palm to face the back of the room as you slide the right hand to the top of the left thigh. Extend the left arm forward toward the front of the room. Draw the right shoulder down the back. Keep the heart opening toward the ceiling and legs stay strong. On the exhale, the left hand comes down as the right arm sweeps up. Take an inhale there. On the exhale, take the gaze down toward the mat, right hand to the right hip, step up, half moon pose, left fingertips underneath the left shoulder, flex the back right foot, push the back wall away as you keep tucking that left hip underneath you. If you'd like to play with the balance, bring the left hand up to the heart. On the exhale, left fingertips come down, Right fingertips come down to meet the left. Close the right hip down. Walk the hands in either side of the left leg. Wrap the left forearm behind the left calf and draw yourself in. Dropping the face down to meet the shin. Let any tension go out of the neck. Notice that you're still breathing. Release the left fingertips. Release the right toes next to the left. Take an inhale for length. Exhale as you forward fold. On the inhale, heel toe the feet away from each other. Pick the toes up, slide the hands underneath the feet, walking the toes up toward the heels. Flare the elbows out, draw yourself in. Working the legs towards straight, closing the eyes, coming back to the foundation of the breath. Releasing the toes, take an inhale, glancing out halfway. Exhale, both hands to the mat as you step or float back. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a breath there, step the right foot through to the front of the mat. Spin the back foot flat. Circle and sweep the arms up toward the sky, warrior one. Take a deep breath in, straighten that front right leg, drop the hands down toward the hips. Step the left foot in, square the hips forward toward the front of the room. Sweep the arms out, bring the hands behind the back, reverse prayer. Draw the palms together, draw the elbows away from each other. Take an inhale, open the chest up toward the sky. As you're ready on the exhale, draw the right hip back. Send the face, send the chest over that straight front right leg. As you press into that right foot, keep drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Outside edge of the left foot, rooting down into the mat. Take an inhale, glance out halfway. Drop the hands down toward the shins. On the inhale, place the left hand on the right shin. Sweep the right arm up toward the sky. Twisting triangle pose as you stack the right shoulder on top of the left. Keep drawing that right hip back. Gazing up toward the right fingertips if it's okay on the neck for length. On the exhale, take the gaze down toward the floor. Place the left fingertips a foot in front of the foot on the big toe side. Step the left foot up. Back left toes pointing down toward the floor. Heel pushing the back wall away. Keep stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, right fingertips come down to meet the left. Walk the hands in either side of that right foot. Wrap the forearm around the right calf. Exhale, left toes next to right. Inhale, glancing out halfway. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step or float back. Inhale, open the heart up, shoulders draw away from each other. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg extends behind you. Exhale, the left foot steps forward, spin the back right foot flat. Use the inhale to carry you up. Warrior one, biceps by the ears. Right hip spinning forward toward the front of the room. Gaze is straight ahead. Take an inhale for length. Both hands down to the hip as you straighten that front left leg. Square the right hip forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out toward either side of the room. Exhale, draw the hands together behind the back, reverse prayer pose. Move the elbows away from each other. Take an inhale, draw the chest up toward the sky, dip the head back. Exhale, dive forward over that straight front left leg. Draw the left hip back as the right hip continues to draw forward, squaring the hips down toward the floor. Drop the hands down toward the mat. On the inhale, place the right hand on the left shin. Sweep the left arm up toward the sky, twisting triangle pose. As you stack the left shoulder on top of the right, twisting from the top of the belly button as those hips continue to square down toward the floor. Take the inhale up toward the left fingertips. Exhale, take the gaze down toward the right fingertips. Step the right fingertips underneath the right shoulder as you lift the right leg up and off of the mat. Toes pointing toward the floor, heel pushing the back wall away. Gazing up toward the left hand, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, left fingertips come down to meet the right. Walk the hands in either side of that left foot. Place the left hand behind the left calf, draw yourself in. Exhale, right toes next to left. Take an inhale for length. Exhale, place the hands down on the mat, step or float back. Inhale, draw the heart through to the front of the room. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths in down dog. On the inhale, Set the right knee down, set the left knee down, tabletop pose. Gaze down on the mat. On the inhale, extend the left leg behind you, draw the muscle onto the bone, sweep the right arm forward toward the front of the room. Bend the back left knee, reach back with the right hand, take a hold of the top of the foot or the ankle. Begin to lift the left knee up away from the floor as the right shoulder moves down the back. Center of the heart forward toward the front of the room. One more inhale there. Exhale, keeping everything lifted, extend it back down the midline. On the exhale, right hand onto the floor, left knee onto the floor, other side. Extend the right leg behind you, keeping the gaze down on the floor, draw the belly in toward the spine, sweep the left arm forward toward the front of the room. Pushing out of that right shoulder, reach back with the left hand, take a hold of the top of the right heel or the right foot. Begin to lift that knee away from the floor, kicking it into the hand to draw the left shoulder down the back. Continue pushing the floor away with the right hand. Take an inhale there. Exhale, sweep everything back down the midline. Exhale, set it all down on the floor. Bringing the knees together, open the toes out wide, set the hips down between the ankles. Tops of the feet flat to the floor. Either take an inhale and stay there, or if you have the space, begin to move down onto the forearms, or maybe release all the way down onto the back. Flipping the palms up toward the ceiling, draw the shoulder blades together underneath the heart. Continue drawing the knees together in front of you. Maybe placing the left hand on the heart, the right hand on the belly with the eyes closed. Taking a few breaths there. Release the hands, pressing into the hands and the forearms for support, bringing you up to a straight spine. Roll over onto the hands and the knees, cross the ankles behind you. Extend the left leg forward toward the front of the room. Bottom of the right foot to the left inner thigh, or cradle that right foot to the top of the left thigh. Left toes flexing back toward the face. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale, dive forward over that straight front left leg. Toes continue to pull back toward the face. Take an inhale, glance out halfway. Exhale, fold back in, opening up the back of that left leg. Release the hands, walk the hands back. Extend the right leg forward and take it over to the other side. Top of that left foot, cradling into the top of that right hip. Sweep the arms up, grow tall out of the hips. Exhale as you dive forward over that straight right leg. Close the eyes. Take an inhale as you gaze out halfway. Exhale as you fold back in. On the inhale, beginning to release the hands, walk the hands back. Release the left foot forward toward the front of the room. Scoot the hips forward, release down onto the back. Walk the heels closer into you. Make sure you can graze the backs of the ankles. Pressing into the feet, lift the hips up toward the sky, setting up for bridge pose as you interlace the fingers. Draw the arms towards straight. Shoulder blades melt together behind the heart. Release the muscles in the bottom if you can. Either stay here, or if you'd like to take it deeper, release the hands, flip the fingertips back by the ears. Press onto the crown of the head and then straighten those arms. Walking the feet in a little bit closer to you. Take a couple of breaths as those arms work towards straight. Maybe coming up onto the toes. Take an inhale there. On the exhale, release the heels down. Tuck the chin in toward the chest. Bend the elbows. Release the shoulder blades down onto the floor. And from either pose, hug the knees into the chest. Roll over the knees. Extend the legs back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg behind you, step the right shin through to the front of the mat, setting up for pigeon pose. Squaring the hips down toward the mat, take an inhale, open the heart up toward the sky. On the exhale, walk the hands forward, either releasing all the way down or maybe supporting yourself with the arms, depending on where your practice is today. Close the eyes, take a few breaths. Noticing that you're not creating any extra tension in the body, release the hands. Release the jaw, release the muscles around the eyes, and as you're ready, walk the hands back toward the right shin. Tuck the back left toes, straighten that left leg. Extend the right leg all the way over as you sweep the left arm up toward the sky. Left hand comes back down to the mat, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg behind you. Exhale, the left shin moves forward toward the front of the mat, pigeon pose. Inhale, open the chest up toward the sky. Exhale, walk yourself all the way out. Couple of breaths, close the eyes as those right toes extend toward the back of the room. Send the breath down into that left hip. A few breaths there as the shoulders release down the back. Notice that the eyes are closed, the breath is deep, and the mind is soft. Letting yourself get heavy on the mat. Begin to walk the hands back toward the shin, press into the hands, tuck the back right toes, extend the leg off of the floor and sweep the right leg all the way over to the left. Right arm extends up toward the ceiling. Right hand comes down, left toe step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale as you press into the hands. Exhale, both knees come back down to the mat. Cross the ankles behind you, hug the knees into the chest. On the inhale, place both feet flat on the floor. Cross the right heel over the left knee. Send both knees over to the right. Take the gaze over the left arm and close the eyes. Coming into a closing twist, begin to let the breath go. Inhale, both knees back up to the center line. Cross the left heel over the right knee. Both knees move over to the left. Gaze moves over the right arm. Opening up the center of the body. On the inhale, come back down the center, wrap the forearms around the knees. Draw the face in to meet the knees, and on the exhale, Shavasana, final resting pose. Allow the feet to fall away from each other. Palms open toward the ceiling as the shoulder blades draw together underneath the heart. The eyes closed. See how still you can get for these last couple of moments. Noticing that the face is soft, the jaw is soft, allowing your practice just to seep inside the body, giving yourself just these last few moments to rest, taking the practice inside.